From crop damage to cooling failures at cloud-based data centers, climate change affects a wide variety of economic sectors. It's unclear whether a country's economy can bounce back each year from these impacts or if global temperature increases cause permanent and cumulative impacts on the market economy. A study from the University of California, Davis, published today by IOP Publishing in the journal Environmental Research Letters, addresses this fundamental question, which underlies the costs and benefits of climate change policy. It found that economies are sensitive to persistent temperature shocks over at least a 10-year time frame and impacts economic growth in about 22% of the countries analyzed. Our results suggest that many countries are likely experiencing persistent temperature effects, said lead author Bernardo Bastian Olvera, a Ph.D. candidate at UC Davis. This contrasts with models that calculate metrics like the social cost of carbon, which mostly assume temporary temperature impacts on GDP. Our research adds to the evidence suggesting that impacts are far more uncertain and potentially larger than previously thought. Persistent and cumulative previous research examined the question by estimating the delayed effect of temperature on GDP in subsequent years, but the results were inconc. With this study, UC Davis scientists and co-authors from the European Institute on Economics and the Environment in Italy used a novel method to isolate the persistent temperature effects on the economy by analyzing lower modes of oscillation of the climate system. The team used a mathematical procedure called filtering to remove higher frequency yearly changes in temperature. Data availability and the current magnitude of climate impacts limit what can be done globally at the country level, said co-author Francis Moore, an assistant professor of environmental science and policy at UC Davis and the study's principal investigator. However, our research constitutes an note. Content may be edited for style and length. Journal reference: B. A. Bastian Olvera, F. Granella, F. C. Moore. Persistent effect of temperature on GDP identified from lower frequency temperature variability. Environmental Research Letters, 2022, 17, 8, 084038, doi, 10. 1088-1748-9326, AC82C2. Cite this page. University of California, Davis. The Cost of Climate Change on Economic Growth. Study examines impact of rising global temperatures on GDP. Science Daily. https://ift. tt. UG9VOCT, accessed August 10, 2022. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe my channel for more videos.